I think it's safe to say that we've discussed before that we shouldn't be trying to terrify people into getting on their knees, throwing their hands up, grabbing their kids and running into a bunker to wait for the end. We can solve this because, as you've said, we have solved this. The reason that my little boy, if he gets a fever tonight, I don't need to worry that it's the onset of polio. I think that we all need to remember that these diseases that used to murder and cripple millions of Americans. You mentioned your family member with the influenza. Yep. My name, Maximilian, comes from Grandpa Max, who I never knew, who my father never knew, who died of tuberculosis when my father was 2 years old. Sure. We don't have to worry about that now because we've done such an amazing job of keeping us safe, at least from natural outbreaks. But Representative Greenwood, what does this panel specifically do to combat a bioattack? In layman's terms, what's your job?
Well, 9/11 happened, the anthrax happened to the senator and to others, and Congress reacted. Congress created a set of programs, new laws, new resources, created new funds to create countermeasures, medical countermeasures, and it's done a beginning part of the job. But again, because these things don't happen very often, everybody kind of forgets and nobody focuses on this. So our job, and what we've been doing for the last couple of years, is saying, okay, now what are the gaps? What are the next steps? And not only did we do that, but with the help of our staff, we put together a very precise set of recommendations for government and for the, various branches of government to take. And also we come to the conclusion that we need someone in the government to be in charge of this, someone who can coordinate all of the various agencies, which right now are not really talking to each other that well.
So there is a plan. And I think this is important to state right here, is after 9/11 there was a failure of imagination and there was a scramble. There was a post-9/11 scramble, just like there was a post-Sputnik scramble, there was a post-Pearl Harbor scramble. Americans tend to get sucker punched relatively easily, and we tend not to see the threat coming. But what you're saying is you have a plan, a detailed blueprint that, if it is put into effect, can actually work. And it is your job to advise the government on how to protect me, the citizen.